Hey and welcome to Neverwinter with Aragon. So it's the Wonders of Gond event where we can obtain all these mechanical creatures, and with it we can obtain the Doohickey, which can be a pretty useful tool in just dealing a bit more damage. Now along with this year we have a new special mount which we can obtain, purely just cosmetic in my opinion, unless you don't have a epic mount yet. And we can obtain these Creations of Wonder packs, and within it we obtain a variety of rewards. Now to do so, you're going to have to get yourself these Doohickeys. You can either go and craft them up yourself, or you can go and purchase them off other players. Now, to craft these up, you'll have to obtain a wide variety of these mechanical things which you obtain from killing monsters. When you go and kill monsters, there's a chance you will obtain the reagents that you can refine up to create this Doohickey, which we can actually now go and refine this year all the way to legendary, and it will just give it a bit more magnitude. As you can see there, it will deal up to 125 magnitude. It's also pretty nice that it can hit nearby enemies, along with having a 20% chance to paralyze them briefly. As before, the purple Doohickey, or the epic one, dealt 100 magnitude. Now this is nothing special, however it can be quite useful that the cooldown on this Doohickey is only 30 seconds, and when you upgrade it to legendary it will still be 30 seconds, and if you went and divided up that magnitude over that period of time, you can see it's really not much magnitude in terms of DPS. But I guess it will help if you throw it during artifact call during a trial, and I guess it's just something extra against those mobs. And yeah, as we can see here, here's an example of the different reagents which you will need. These clockwork gadgets, gizmos, and these thingamabobs. And of course you'll also need some of refinement points, but very little. Now once you've obtained these Doohickeys, we can go to this store, and in this store there's different things you can trade in to obtain different rewards. For example, the highest tier reward here, you'll need Doohickeys to purchase, and these are these creations packs. As we can see, you can purchase the other ones like this actual fashion for, as we can look down here, just the wondrous thingamabob, and this will cost you less time to refine up, it will cost you less reagents. And then we also have the wondrous gizmo, and then the wondrous sprocket, this being the most easy one to obtain, which you can purchase this toy apparatus of Gond, and that noisy thing running around, that's the toy apparatus of Gond, making all that clacky noise. Now in those packs of creation you can obtain these mounts, these two different ones. In my opinion this one's a good bit cooler than just the gold one. But we can also obtain this year, as I mentioned already, is that new boreworm account wide mount, and hopefully we can actually obtain it with opening a bunch of these packs. So I've went and got myself 20 of these Creations of Wonder packs, and when we look at the tooltip we can see we'll obtain at a chance an apparatus of Gond, the embellished apparatus of Gond, and a small chance for the boreworm. And then we have, along with the following, we have refinement items, we have some insignias of Gond which are not too bad, but in my opinion not great at all because of the way that they give offense and defensive stats, and now the meta has shifted to just having all either offense or all defense. And then we can also obtain those gadgets, the gizmos and the thingamabobs, those things which we can also craft up. And then one of the following, we can also obtain the Forge Hammer of Gond, which is very good because that's pretty expensive and pretty good for our crafting. And then you can also obtain the Gond's Anvil of Creation, which is an artifact, and I believe I have it here in this character. It's this one right here, and when you go and cast it you get all of these little Doohickeys flying around you, and it gives you temporary hit points over time. I don't currently have it on Mythic just yet, as it isn't exactly that useful. Now along with that we can also obtain some profession special packs, some etched apparatus Doohickey, it's a new vanity pad actually for this year, coalescent wards and some preservation wards. So let's go ahead and open a bunch of these. First one we open, we get a whole bunch of these different things, some of these reagents along with some sapphires, some profession, and also a insignia of God. So we'll just open a whole bunch more. We've just got some preservation words, that's nice. They are unfortunately bound to a character, so you won't be able to even trade them between your characters or sell them. So opening the next one, nothing too special. Just we seem to be able to get one of these insignias on every pack we open. So not too bad, but do keep in mind that these packs do cost you a lot to obtain. Those doohickeys are not cheap. And we did obtain a coalescent ward there. That's pretty neat. Again, it does seem to be character bound. Opening some more of them. More preservation wards. We got a mark of potency rank 4. More preservation wards. 14th. And we did get the artifact, the Gon's Anvil of Creation. And we got our vanity pet, the etched apparatus doohickey. We'll check out what that looks like just in a little bit. Onto our 17th one, 18th, 19th, and finally our last one. And you can see after opening 20 of them, we still didn't even obtain one of these epic mounts, let alone the new one, the boar worm. So I'm going to have to do a bit of grinding, and we'll get a whole bunch more of these, and I'll make a showcase video on the new boar worm mount. But in case you don't know what it looks like just yet, since I can't really display it to you guys, I'll put a picture on screen here. But overall, it could be quite worth it to grind out these packs. So these gadgets we obtained through the pack, you can also go and farm them out by killing mobs, as I mentioned before. But when you refine them up, you'll need certain ones which you then upgrade, and then you'll need previous ones to go and upgrade it finally. As we can see, we can get the doohickey if we get another one of these thingamabobs. So we click refine on these gizmos and we obtain another thingamabob, and then those thingamabobs you can upgrade to get doohickeys. You might want to use a ward just in case. And then with those doohickeys you can also go and refine up to legendary if you get the following reagents. Once you've refined the doohickey, you can see it's not bound to your character whatsoever, so you can go and freely sell them on the auction house, and you can definitely make a profit during this event. And with those other reagents you can then go and purchase these other things like the fashion and also these mechanized altars. They do say that they can give you different refinement reagents along with enchantments when you invoke within their vicinity. We have a pack of those altars. You can see it gives you 10 of them, and when you put it down it just puts an anvil down, much like an altar, but a good bit further radius. And when you invoke, when you get the description there, you'll also get those mechanical packs, as you can see, and they'll contain different rewards from gems to gold, and that's pretty much it. So opening them, you can see you're generally just going to get 1 gold. So when we go and kill a bunch of enemies, there's a chance that those reagents will drop. Like there you can see you get the Wondrous Grommets, and those Wondrous Grommets you then refine up with more Wondrous Grommets to get the Wondrous Cog, and it's pretty much just a tier system from there. You always just need another one of the same to go and upgrade it to the next. You can see here we need 2 of them. So we just keep killing more of the mobs and so on, and it's just a big grind fest of keep on killing mobs to go and get more of the reagents. In my opinion, I wouldn't really go out of your way to bother too much, as this event is mainly just cosmetics. You can see we can sometimes also obtain Wondrous Sprockets, which are just further up the line. It just means it'll make it a whole lot easier for you to get to the doohickey. You can see there it gave us the green one, the Wondrous Gadget, which then after that we can refine up to obtain the Wondrous Gizmo, and as we already have a few of those, you then go to the Thingamabob, and as we've mentioned already or shown you guys, from the Thingamabob you finally go to the doohickey. And there we also obtained a Wondrous Cog. So you can obtain a variety of them at the different ranks, but still the grind to obtain the top tier rewards, at least those fashion ones of the different mounts, is still going to be a hefty one if that's what you're after. So for now that's going to be everything for this video. I'm sorry I can't really show you guys the other rewards yet, not just yet anyway. I'm going to make a future video where I actually obtain them and I can showcase them off to you guys. So if I presented as well, consider leaving the video a like, and if you're new around here, consider subscribing. I'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.